This is Hebrews chapter 11. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because God had translated him far before his translation. He had this testimony that he pleased God. That should be all of our testimony, right? That we please God, that we keep trying. By faith, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. By faith Noah, being warned of God of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. By faith Abraham, when he was called out to a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in the strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is God. How about that? Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore sprang there even of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky is multiplied, and as in the sand which is by the seashore, innumerable. There are those that died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them that embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on earth. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if there had been mindful of the country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a greater country, a better country, heavenly. Wherefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he hath prepared for them a city. Come on now. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac. How about that? And he had received the promises offered up by his only begotten son, of whom he said that in Isaac thy seed be called, accounting that God was able to raise him up even from the dead. From whence also he received him in a figure. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith Jacob, when he was dying, blessed both his sons Joseph, and worshipped, leaning upon the top of his staff. By faith Joseph, when he died, made mention of the departing of the children of Israel, and gave commandment concerning his bones. By faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were afraid of the king's commandment. By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible, as seeing him who is invisible, as seeing him who is invisible. Do you see him today? Do you see him today? Do you see him today? He's invisible, but he's right with us. We feel him. We sense his presence. We know that he cares for us. Hebrews chapter 11. It's also called the faith chapter. There's more. I dare you to go to this Holy Bible and read it for yourself. It'll renew your mind. Have a great day.